Hello and welcome to Mark Shrimp Tanks. Today we're going to be talking about shrimp keeping 101. Let's get that up there right now. Shrimp keeping 101, and I'm going to go over the basics because I get asked the same questions repeatedly day after day after day, and a lot of you guys, not all of you, but some of you, you do your tanks ass for elbow. If you're not sure what that means, it means you do you pick your shrimp before you know how to set up your tank. Okay, I had a guy last week, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to embarrass you, but you actually bought shrimp before you even set up a tank, and that is completely the wrong way to go about shrimp keeping. Okay, so what you need to do is, when you're doing shrimp keeping, is you have to think about the shrimp before you buy equipment, before you go to a dealer and you say I want those ones, before you pay any money for anything. Okay, you think about the shrimp that you want first, right? And this will depend upon basically your environment. Okay, what environment you're going to be able to provide for them. Are you going to be able to get active substrate? It will also depend upon the types of water that you will be able to provide them with as well. Are you going to use tap water? Are you going to be able to get RO water as well? So these are things that you have to think about before you even go out to buy shrimp. Okay, so example, I want crystal red shrimp. What do you think, guys? I'm going to set up a tank. What's important for these? If you want to really breed these really well, you probably could get away with tap water, but you will do much better with RO water, right? So you're going to have to find an RO water source. Now, third-party RO water sources are notoriously iffy, so you're better buying one on your own. Okay, you're better buying your own RO source equipment, etc. RO filter, basically, that's what I'm saying. So can you afford to pay, what, $50, $100 for an RO unit? Do you have space for a catchment tank? It doesn't have to be huge, it can be a little jug, barrel, anything. But are you going to be able to provide all these things for your shrimp? Okay, it's different with Caridina, because typically we break them into like two groups. We have the Caridina, which is the soft water species, and something else you should also ask yourself as well is things like, we talk about the environment of a tank. Okay, one of the very important ones for Caridina is the substrate. Are you going to be able to provide them with an active substrate that will buffer the water down? It will buffer the pH down. Are you going to be able to get that for them? If no, then you should really think about keeping the Caridina species, like cherry shrimp, for example, and all the other ones that go with them. Okay, and they're cool. Today they're eating pure Nordics white snow, I think it's called. Nord snow, my bad. Let's see. Nord snow. Let's have a little look, because I think you guys deserve to know what's in everything. Soybean hulls, organic and GMO free, and brewer's yeast. Very good. This is what it looks like here. Let's see, do I have anything more to say about Shrimp 101? Think about your water source. We just talked about that. Water changes are, there you go, water changes as well. Are you going to be able to give your shrimp decent water changes? Now, because if you can't afford the water for your shrimp, basically, if you can't afford to find the resources for your water, are you going to struggle to do water changes? Because this will affect your breeding, etc. Okay, these are all things you have to think about before you even start to think about buying shrimp. Okay, so before you go to that guy, these are the ones I want you to follow. What is your water type? Because that answers the question of which type of shrimp you're going to get. Okay, what is your water type? Where is your tank going to be situated? Is it going to be in a room, living room? Like me, I have all my tanks in a washroom, because this will also play a part in deciding the shrimp as well. Because typically Caridina species, they will like water that is slightly cooler. Isn't that a cool picture? Look at them all. They will like water that is slightly cooler, to, like, for an example, 21 degrees to 24 degrees Celsius. And you get away with slightly higher temperatures with Caridina. So your tank placement, where it is in your house, is kind of important as well. So these are things that you have to think about before you even go to the guy to purchase your shrimp, okay? Are you going to be able to provide them good, fresh food? It doesn't have to be bought food, it doesn't have to be expensive food, but it does have to be food that is full of vitamins, full of minerals, etc. It has to be the best food that you can source, okay? Look at them. By the way, North Snow is a very good food for shrimp, and I notice what I especially like about it is when it breaks up into the tiny pieces, every little shrimp gets a piece and they all scatter. You can see them all like this where they're sitting, munching away on the food. Let's see if I have any more notes, because I've written this down. I think I've covered most of the basic stuff, because I wanted to get this one out of the way, where it's Shrimp 101 Basics, where what you think about before you even get shrimp, okay? Should we make this into a few parts, I think, because I think it'll be easier for you guys to follow as well. So I'll do a little bit more research, I'll write down what I can tumble off the top of my head kind of thing, and we shall do, maybe we'll call this Shrimp 101 Part 1, and then the next one will be Part 2, because the next part will be a little bit more advanced. Like if you choose Caridina, what do you do for Caridina? What happens if you choose Caridina? Okay? So hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned something, especially the new guys. Think about what you want before you get it, okay? Happy shrimp keeping, catch you in the next one. Love you all.